We live in an era where everyone is shouting for attention, desperate to be heard in a world that never seems to stop moving for a second. But have you ever noticed that those with the most influence are often the ones who speak the very least among the noisy, frantic crowd? Today, we explore the art of invisible power through 5 silent habits rooted in Stoic philosophy that will make people respect you instantly and deeply. True strength does not lie in the loudest scream, but in the deepest presence. It is a quiet vibration that others can feel without a word. These habits are not about manipulation, but about the mastery of the self. They are the secrets of the wise who walk through life with authority. Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot control the world, we can control how we show up in it, and silence is your greatest hidden weapon. Power is often found in what is left unsaid. Let us dive into the 5 habits that will change the way the world perceives your character. Prepare to shift your mindset from seeking attention to commanding respect. The journey begins with the mastery of the void between your spoken words. Habit 1. Mastering the pause. Silence is not a sign of weakness or a lack of thought. It is the ultimate space for strategic thinking. When you refuse to rush to fill every empty silence with meaningless noise, your eventual words carry the weight of 1,000 heavy mountains. A person who can sit comfortably in silence is perceived as confident and self-assured. They do not need the validation of constant chatter or noise. The pause allows you to process information and respond with wisdom rather than reacting with emotion. It is the signature of a disciplined, powerful mind. Epictetus once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak in our daily lives." By holding your tongue for just 3 seconds longer than usual, you force others to lean in and value what you are about to say. Time is the ally of the patient. Mastering the pause shows that you are the master of your own time and never a slave to impulse. People respect those who are not afraid of the quiet. It suggests a depth of character that most people are too busy to ever develop. Let your silence be your strength. It is the foundation upon which all other habits of respect are built. Now, consider your boundaries and limits. Habit 2. Iron boundaries of self-respect. Respect does not come from pleasing everyone around you. It comes from knowing exactly where you stand firmly. It is about the courage to say no to things that violate your core values or waste the precious time you have been given on earth. A person with clear boundaries is a person who owns their life. Others will naturally respect your time when they see that you respect it. Seneca reminded us that no one has the right to steal your time unless you allow them to. Your boundaries are your primary protection. Being nice is not the same as being respected. True respect is earned when you show that your values are not up for negotiation or sale. Define your limits clearly and enforce them with quiet dignity. You don't need to explain or apologize for protecting your mental and emotional peace. When you value yourself, the world has no choice but to follow suit. Boundaries are the invisible lines that define the territory of your soul. Forge your character like iron. Be kind, be helpful, but never be a doormat for the convenience of others who do not value your worth. Those who respect themselves are always the ones who receive the most respect from others. Now, let us learn the true art of deep connection. Habit 3. Listening with your whole soul. Most people listen only to prepare their next response, never truly hearing the essence of the person speaking. When you give someone your undivided attention, you are giving them the most valuable gift you possess. It creates an instant, powerful bond of trust. Marcus Aurelius advised us to get into the habit of listening carefully and, as much as possible, to enter into the speaker's mind. Listening is an act of silent leadership. It allows you to understand the world from perspectives other than your own, expanding your inner wisdom. You don't need to dominate the conversation to be the most important person in the room. Often, the best listener holds the most influence. By truly hearing others, you gain insights that those who talk constantly will always miss. Knowledge is gathered in silence, not in noise. Attention is the currency of respect. Spend it wisely on those who speak, and they will feel a deep, natural pull toward your presence. A silent listener acts as a mirror, reflecting the thoughts of others back to them, and allowing for a deeper clarity in every single interaction. This presence creates a natural authority that words can never replicate. But how do you remain steady when the world around you begins to burn? Habit 4. Calmness in the face of chaos. True power is found in the eye of the storm, being the steadiest person in the room. People respect you most when you keep a cool head while everyone else is losing theirs. It is the ultimate expression of inner discipline. Stoicism is not about having no emotions. It is about not being controlled by them. It is being the anchor for those who are drifting. When you react impulsively, you give your power away to the situation. When you remain calm, you remain the master of the entire environment. Your stillness acts as a signal to others that you are in control. It inspires confidence in your leadership and stability in your character. Do not let external circumstances dictate your internal state. You are the architect of your own peace, regardless of the storms that might rage. Stability is a rare and attractive trait in a world that is constantly reacting to every bit of news, every tweet, and every trend. When you are the one who does not panic, you are the one people turn to for direction. Your calm is your silent command of respect. This inner strength leads us to the final habit, letting your life be the only proof you ever need to provide to the world. Habit 5. Letting actions be your only echo. Do not waste your breath describing the great person you intend to become in the future. Simply be that person now. Let your consistent results be the loudest declaration of your worth. In Stoicism, value is measured by what you do. A person who talks about their plans often loses the motivation to actually achieve them. The silent doer is feared and respected by all. Work in the shadows and let your success make the noise. The world doesn't need more promises. It needs more people who actually deliver results. Actions are the only true measure of character. Anyone can speak well, but very few can live well and act with consistent, high integrity. Consistent action over time builds an unshakable reputation. You don't need to shout your achievements when they are visible to everyone who looks. The most respected people are those whose lives are a testament to their philosophy. They don't teach with words, they teach with their very existence. Be the bridge between intention and reality. Your deeds will follow you wherever you go, serving as your most honest and powerful introduction. When your actions match your values, you achieve a level of authenticity that commands immediate respect from every person you meet on your path. Respect cannot be demanded or forced, and it can only be attracted through the quiet strength of your character and the consistency of your discipline. When you live with silence and self-control, you don't need to try to be powerful. You simply are powerful. It is your natural state. Focus on your presence, not your presentation. The depth of your soul will always shine through the gaps in your spoken words and actions. Thank you for joining us on this journey to find your inner strength. May you walk through the world with the weight of a mountain. The art of invisible power is now in your hands. Use it wisely, use it with kindness, and most importantly, use it with unwavering integrity. True power is a quiet vibration. It is the peace you carry within yourself that changes the world around you without a single shout. Go forth in silence. Let your life be your message. Until we meet again, stay grounded, stay calm, and stay powerful in your stillness.